The clash of steel, the roar of the crowd, and the spectacle of life and death. Gladiatorial combat was more than entertainment. It was a reflection of Roman society. Welcome to an extraordinary journey into the heart of the arena. Today, we'll uncover the origins, techniques, and legacy of gladiatorial combat, connecting its ancient roots to modern practices and cultural significance. For centuries, the Roman arena was the stage for some of history's most thrilling spectacles. Gladiatorial combat was a blend of skill, strategy, and raw survival, a test of both physical and mental fortitude. It wasn't just about winning. It was about capturing the essence of courage, resilience, and theatrical prowess. But how did this phenomenon begin, and why does its legacy endure? The arena was more than a battlefield. It was a stage where gladiators became symbols of defiance, honor, and survival. Their stories echo through time, inviting us to step into their world, a world where every clash of steel and every roar of the crowd carried profound significance. Their lives, their struggles, and their triumphs transcended the sands of the Colosseum, becoming a testament to the human spirit's resilience. Let's delve deeper into this captivating world. The origins of gladiatorial combat trace back to ancient funerary rites. These rituals, meant to honor the deceased, often included violent contests symbolizing the passage of life into death. Initially somber and sacred, these duels gradually evolved into public spectacles, drawing massive crowds and becoming a cornerstone of Roman entertainment. Over time, these rituals transformed into elaborate games, supported by the state and designed to captivate the masses. Gladiatorial combat became more than a tradition. It was a defining aspect of Roman culture. Each gladiator type brought unique skills and styles to the arena. The retiarius, armed with a net and trident, danced around opponents with agility and precision. The murmillo, heavily armored and equipped with a sword and shield, relied on brute strength and defense. The secutor, designed to counter the retiarius, sported a smooth helmet to avoid entanglement, blending speed and resilience. The thraex, wielding a curved sword, brought a distinctive fighting style inspired by Thracian warriors. These games highlighted a paradox. They were brutal, yet deeply structured, reflecting the Romans' dual appreciation for violence and order. The choreography of combat elevated it beyond mere survival, turning it into an art form that mirrored the complexities of Roman life. From the iconic gladius to intricately designed helmets, each piece of equipment served both functional and symbolic purposes. The gleaming armor not only protected but also signaled the gladiator's identity and role in the spectacle. Gladiators trained under harsh conditions in the ludus, the training schools where discipline was paramount. They mastered techniques like feints to mislead opponents, counters to exploit openings, strategies that turned an adversary's strengths into weaknesses. Training extended beyond physical preparation. Gladiators studied the psychology of their opponents, learning to anticipate moves and exploit hesitation. The rigorous drills and sparring sessions transformed raw recruits into skilled fighters. The ludus became a crucible where the weak were forged into warriors and the strong honed their craft. Every swing of the gladius, every step forward, was calculated. Gladiators were not just fighters. They were tacticians, blending instinct and strategy to survive the unforgiving arena. The techniques of ancient gladiators resonate in modern practices. Martial arts like fencing and historical European martial arts, HEMA, share principles of timing, precision, and strategic movement. Similarly, mixed martial arts, MMA, channels the gladiatorial spirit, blending disciplines into a combat tapestry. Gladiatorial lessons extend beyond sports. Military training incorporates discipline, adaptability, and endurance, values central to both ancient and modern warriors. Pop culture immortalizes gladiators as symbols of resilience and courage. From films to sports entertainment, their legacy is reinterpreted, shifting from life and death stakes to symbolic and ethical competition. Yet, we must approach this legacy thoughtfully, respecting its history while embracing a more humane perspective. Beyond physical prowess, gladiators required immense mental resilience. Facing death, performing under pressure, and enduring servitude's harsh realities demanded unparalleled psychological strength. The crowd's role was pivotal. Their cheers and jeers weren't mere noise. They shaped the fight, pressuring gladiators to perform, adapt, and endure. Gladiators learned to channel this energy, turning fear and adrenaline into focus. These games served as socio-political tools, distracting the populace and asserting Rome's dominance. The spectacle wasn't just about combat. It was a statement of power and control, weaving complex psychological dynamics into the arena. Gladiatorial combat wasn't merely a fight. It was a cultural phenomenon encapsulating the values and contradictions of ancient Rome. Today, we honor their legacy through martial arts, storytelling, and entertainment, ensuring their lessons inspire discipline, courage, and respect. Though the sands of the arena have long settled, the gladiator's spirit endures, reminding us of humanity's timeless fascination with skill, resilience, and the will to survive.